Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here, and this evening's video is going to be a bit of a, I guess, recap, summary, overview, I guess you can say, of the changes that have come to Warlock and Dragonflight Beta over the last week and a half or 2 weeks, looking at it more in combat and things. So, about, I think, 2 weeks ago, Destruction was buffed by a considerable margin. Incinerate, Immolate, Chaos Bolt, it received pretty large buffs to basically all of its abilities. And then last week, I guess this week, depending on how you want to look at it, Demonology was also buffed. It received buffs to Vile Fiend, Grimoire Felguard, Tyrant, the Pit Lord, a handful of other abilities along the way, Imp Gang Boss being a very large one. So, raid testing was today. Mythic Plus is now open on beta again for the weekends. I want to take some segments from testing, both of Primal Council, which is a very good Warlock fight, and Kurog Grim Totem, which is also a pretty good Warlock fight. And then some, I guess, a snippet or two from Mythic Plus. Look at where things are good, where they're bad, and just talk about, I guess, Destro and Demo, and maybe a little bit of AF. Review the builds beforehand, strengths, weaknesses, and just go from there. Now, a couple things before we get too far in the video. Number one, if you guys see any weak auras or profiles or I guess general add-ons, whatever you guys might like from this video, exclamation mark WA in Twitch chat or my Discord, links to both down below is where you can find them for free. My Woggle and my Pastebin have basically all of those if you guys would like them. And number two, I want to give one massive shout out to my patrons. Guys, thank you for all supporting on Patreon a million times. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. If you're looking at supporting on Patreon, it should be a link up here somewhere, as well as down in the video description. So, with that being said, let's jump into, I guess, the Demonology builds that I played on Primal Council, and then, well, just go from there. Alrighty, so Primal Council, which we'll get to in a minute here, number one is a very good Warlock, more so Affliction and Demonology fight. Any kind of class that can take advantage of council-based cleave or stat cleave, this fight is essentially a meat grinder kind of fight. There are 4 bosses, none of them heal to full when they die. They do certain effects when they die, but they're not like, raid breaking. You want to kill them probably in, similar time frame, but either way, there are 4 bosses. It's a meat grinder, so like Demo Locks, AF Locks, Shadow Priest, Boomkins, Warriors, I assume Windwalkers, other classes that can just cleave multiple mobs at once do very, very well at this fight. This fight is not a great, it doesn't paint a great overall picture of how Warlock is tuned, because once again, other classes aren't as good as Cleave, good at Cleave as we are. Fellstorm has been fixed. It is now indeed working. Fellstorm, Anilian Training, Fel and Steel, and Toral Armaments. Your 2 pieces buffing Fellstorm considerably. Demonic Strength obviously is working now too, so it's a large portion of our damage. Dogs are a large portion as well. The other large part here is Imp Gang Boss. So Imp Gang Boss is interesting because basically any kind of imp summoning effect or imp replacement effect, Hand of Gul'dan, Inner Demons, imploding imp gang bosses, another ability somewhere too, Pack of the Imp Mother if you're playing it, any kind of imp replacement effect has a chance of summoning an imp gang boss, a larger imp, like our 4-piece does from Sepulchre, whenever you summon one. And the cool thing, if we can do it here briefly, let's say I'm just Tyranting, I don't even know what build I'm playing. Let's say we're Tyranting, right? Just cast my dogs here, build a bit of a Tyrant. If I Tyrant with, let's say, I don't know, we'll have 8 imps out here, 8 or 9, right? We're going to have 8. So we Tyrant here, Hand of Gul'dan a little bit, build some more shards, wait for it to expire or get close to it. I have a few imp gang bosses here, 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 and here. Get a few more out. Watch the implosion. When I implode all the imps, let's go hand here, implode. More imps spawn from the Imp Gang boss. Imp Gang boss imps died, and when they die, there's a chance to summon a wild imp. And there's another Imp Gang boss right there, and right there. Those are also, all those imps that spawn can potentially be Imp Gang bosses. 'Cause any kind of imp summoning or replacement effect has a chance of being an Imp Gang boss. So, on a fight like Primal Council and in Mythic Plus, we'll get to that in a little while here too, your implosions can cycle through multiple sets of imps due to Imp Gang boss. So this build felt pretty good on Primal Council. I do think that Affliction could very well end up being better playing like Vile Taint, so the seed spam with ID and all that. I really didn't get a chance to play it today due to some bugs with my UI and things happening in the middle of testing, but Affliction was keeping up with us in logs, with myself as Demo, and Affliction's undertuned compared to Demo and Destro right now. So if they tune Affliction, chances are pretty high. AF, seed spam, Vile Taint, ID is really good in this fight too. But yeah, it felt pretty good. This version of Demo, Imp Gang boss, makes Demonology feel better and much different than it has in the past. There might even be certain points where we look at imploding in single target due to Imp Gang boss. So let's get into a little bit of testing. Demonology on Primal Council.
Get into buff, Mr. Dredge.
And
I keep getting the shard bug, man. It's like super annoying. Oh, my UI bugged. Oh gosh. Look at my bars. I can't see my abilities. look at my Horn of Valor, my Tyrant, my potions, my UI bug. I can't really see much at all. I'm gonna hope. I have to just go with it. Yeah, it's a bug. It started happening this build. I gotta just play it like this.
Your stacks in the fire. Make sure you clear one time at high stack.
I think I have Tyrant in like 20-ish. Yeah, it's right here.
Melee, you're the one getting towards the outside range.
Clear, hello?
In the center of the room with the fire.
I move out of the fire quick too before it grows, you know, soak it. I think it clears it probably even if you don't have stacks, maybe?
Yeah, they're all, my bars are totally busted.
Range clear my blue next with your fire puddle.
I mean to jump into that. That's bad.
Melee, you're by red.
Kick.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh. Smash. I'm already.
Yeah, that was right. We just need you to go all the way into those pillars.
Range sure to kick right after the fire bubble spawns so we can get the bosses out too.
Be wrapped in the blizzard. Die, aberration.
This should be Grimoire Tyrant. Yeah, it is.
In the power of the storm.
Flaming steel, sear your
I love that overlap.
Oh, come here.
You
frozen to perfection. I'll purify you.
This is like so hard to play with no timers and things. Like, alright, we're dead.
What did they change about this fight? Do we know?
I think the abilities like just pace differently. I think everything else seems. I keep getting the shard bug, man. It's so annoying. I keep getting it.
back in the power of the
I'm gonna guillotine now. Oh, this is very bad.
Range, put the fire circle right where I am, coming up and down and move out from it.
Please don't like fucking block the rock.
Get all the way in there, so you can make sure you're not too good.
Should just help him soak that.
Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy breath. I'll purify you.
Range, you need to get the 3 pillars in the very center of the ring. Melee, you need to move off of melee, try and get both of the ones in the other edge.
lightning. Purge these aberrations.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
You guys have these spread circles here, move it.
Yeah, we need to clear pillars with those. Right?
Yeah, I don't think they clear work on we planned on. Well,
Lightning. Purge these aberrations.
big Fellstorm. Big juice.
Pain and stone. Die, aberration. Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Yeah, let's scoot back to this verse.
Pain and stone.
Very good.
Guillotine's down. It's pulsing, boys.
Be wrapped in the
It's like
blizzard's
big guillotine cleave.
aberration. Dust.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
The earth open. Flaming steel sear your flesh.
Sorry, just moving that was big chunks.
Dust. I'll purify
I think I missed that
you.
soap. Feels bad.
Bask in the power of the storm.
Pain and stone.
That was close.
We need to kick on the lightning guy.
Melee, try and move off melee and make sure you can get like all 5 of those pillars that are right there. Range your options.
Guillotine's down.
Die, aberration. Flaming steel.
I'm curious to see
sear
what
your
guillotine actually did here. It
In
seems
the power of the
pretty subpar. That's a shit map.
open. Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy embrace. I'll purify
These wasps look totally killable too. Just sort of surprising.
power of the storm.
I have to clear. I think that combination would have hurt almost any other class much worse than
Better
me.
than melee.
I think this is gonna hurt.
Oh, the platform.
Die, aberration.
I thought he was seeding. He's shifting, dude.
Bask in the power of the storm.
I thought he was sieging. Full timer. Do it, do it.
Range, try and clear by purple with this next fire. Sorry, with this countdown.
Yeah.
You should probably choose.
I hit the wrong button.
Smash.
Range, you're clearing by purple.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
Pain and stone.
Well, my pillar.
And a purple across the fucking map. Fuck that.
No.
Nice.
A guillotine. Look at it just pulsing
Is
by
this Mythic?
itself. I stepped back. Supposedly.
Be wrapped in the blizzard.
This boss is easy, man.
Let's just jump around.
So when it came to Kurog Grim Totem testing, this boss has been tested once before on Mythic and once on Heroic, so we knew what we were in store for the most part. This is the build that I took to the boss. I do think that it's quite possible I want Chaos Incarnate here over Avatar Destruction, even with like having Ritual of Ruin and Master Ritualist. I think if you're playing some kind of like just single target or Havoc Cleave build, you're probably going to want Chaos Incarnate with a heavier Mastery build of Destro, just due to how strong this ability is. If I had tested it again, I would play Chaos Incarnate, but we played this build here. Kurog Grim Totem pretty much always has one ad active. For every altar has one ad at the start, and in the intermission you have 2 ads. So this is big Havoc build. Rolling Havoc has been buffed to 6 seconds. Madness is still not working, or not doesn't have the buff in yet, but the gist of this build: Rolling Havoc value, Flashpoint value, Pandemonium value, which is also valuable with Rolling Havoc for just more, I guess, longer Rolling Havoc stacks, all the above, Havoc Cleave, 2-piece, 4-piece, Madness, which gives huge Chaos Bolt Cleave, Infernal, Crashing Chaos, and Wilfred's. Crashing Chaos with a second target, Pandemonium, Flashpoint, a Rolling Havoc, Cleave just feels insane. You'll see in testing in a minute here, you are a literal machine gun of Chaos Bolts. If you get like a Power Infusion, which you probably should get in a fight like this, or just Lust in general, you absolutely destroy into target. But once again, both the fights tested today, Primal Council and Kurog Grim Totem, they were both really good Warlock fights, I feel. We might not be the best spec out of all the specs in the game for them, but they're very good. Windwalker is beating us a bit towards the end here in testing his Destro, but for that hard priority burst on the ad, Destro was exceptionally strong. We ended up swapping a bit to Demonology through mid-testing to try out Nether Portal build, because it was our last chance to do so, and surprisingly, Nether Portal put up a lot of damage too. Playing this build here, Gul'dan's Ambition, Imp Gang Boss, playing Expendables and Tauren Armaments and things like that. No Dreadlash, it's probably not the best with just this build in like not like large stack cleave like Primalist Council. So We had arguably a bit more burst depending on procs and things than Destro had with like Lust and everything else. The Pit Lord does a lot of damage. He was buffed by 25%. Imp Gang Boss does a lot of damage. I did not have Implosion with this build. So what you're seeing here with this build is basically single target plus, you know, Grimoire Felguard Cleave, Dogs Cleave, and my main pet Cleave plus Fellstorm. But it did a lot of priority damage. You'll notice though, whenever my portal ends, you know, Tyrant extension ends from these and Pit Lord goes away, our damage drops off a good bit, but we have Tyrant every minute, which, you know, Tyrant with Grand Warlock's design and Portal means you have basically huge CDs on pull at 0. Then you have Tyrant at 1, Tyrant at 2, Portal, Tyrant at 3, Tyrant at 4, Tyrant at 5, Portal, Tyrant at 6, which we didn't get that far into the fight, but this build surprisingly had a more consistent damage profile than I thought it did. It actually felt pretty good on a fight where I wouldn't really play this build. I don't think this is the optimal build for this fight. It's not really cleave heavy. Nonetheless, Portal felt pretty good. Now, for those that want to see Affliction, I did one pull at the end. We played the single target Dread Touch build, which I might customize. I might have customized a bit more for this fight. I don't think I maintained a very good Dread Touch uptime in the one pull we did. We knew it was going to be bad. Destro, Demo, and Af were all pretty undertuned, I feel like, up until a few weeks ago. Then Destro got buffed considerably. Demonology got buffed considerably. Affliction has not been buffed yet. I am fairly certain you will see some Af buffs, some changes to Af, some considerable buffs or changes over the next week or two. This spec feels like it is a patch or so behind where Destro and Af or Destro and Demo are, just raw numbers wise. It was arguably our best single target spec, or very close to it, before Demo and Destro were buffed. Now it is behind by a good bit. Nonetheless, we played this build here. I didn't like pre-soul tap to 5 shards. I might have not maintained Dread Touch as well as I could have, but it was one pull. We knew it wouldn't have been the best. And the big thing here, even without doing that, I had Agony, Corruption, Siphon, PS rolling on both targets with a Dark Glare out. I couldn't get past like 8th place in damage. AF needs some help. We knew it did in rating, and that's that. With that being said, let's get into some of the clips from Kurog Grim Totem testing. It'll go Destro, Demo, and then AF.
I'm so proud of you.
Does it bother me? No, you're good. You're good. Sorry. You're good. It doesn't actually bother me. I know Warlock actually sucks, so it's fine.
Yeah, rating this week is fun. I'm ready to get back to retail.
Dear Lord.
There's only so much Nax I can do.
Yeah, like once, then it's boring.
No, I geared a Warlock.
Coming from the boss.
See, look at these boonpins are ahead of me. These monks are ahead of me. Like, I'm ahead now. I think I got CDs, right? We're not good, man. We need buffs.
Skadovian. Let's go from the edge. That said, we can move over after the soaks.
This is gonna. Okay, that was a little rough. I feel like that soak almost insta popped. Maybe it's just me. I think the thing popped in a second ago.
Nuke the edges.
I'm gonna soak these 3 that are, when they're orbs, the range don't soak them. I'm gonna turtle soak them.
You probably want to save turtle for the intermission.
I would rather have people for the intermission than... I don't know.
Sophia.
I don't know where that cat went. Okay, it went in melee. I was scratching my head. I couldn't tell where it went. We're good. It went where I wanted it to go. Perfect. I'm second. See, but yeah, you don't understand. You just don't understand. It's okay. You don't understand. It's not your fault, and I might be second in damage, but I'm not second in damage. Okay.
Please do. Let's move to the left side of this place if you want to go to like.
We still need to soak those.
Soaks. It's an optical illusion.
Should go all the way away. Good.
We should focus these down.
Make sure we get a kick on focus. Absolute Zero, these are going to be soaked. Either immune or go to big group, and then immediately after these, for class hit, come into melee. You want to be in melee, in that light circle. Boss is coming in.
That sounds me. That's not.
You're talking to
I
me.
feel
You gotta
called
go.
out,
You gotta
like-
go 2 series. College is hard, man.
Alright, well.
Just go up the edge.
This won't be as big as one we had before.
You said I lost you. Oh, there you are.
Follow the X. Watch your feet. It's coming up now. It's gonna cover the edge in 2 seconds. A little guess that's what I was.
Dude, big Pit Lord burst, 103k, dude. Big Pit Lord juice, man. I'm frozen. I was looking at my meters again. Shit. Yeah, I'm not. Sorry. The Pit Lord's too enticing, man. It keeps freezing me.
That is not
We have soaks and even with the can. Leave it on. Dredge, was that on you?
I was casting shifting powers. As
Lauren's still here? I don't know.
Didn't want to die.
Might be.
I'm a fire mage. I can't ask block.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you can't?
No, it's a joke.
Oh. It's like, did they take that away? Watch. One more. People get baited by the last one every time too, because the cast bar is gone, but the last one.
Finish the Tyrant cast. Good lord.
What did I do?
You can live if you want to
Pit Lord 2-minute CD. Yeah, I wish, man. I wish.
I want to try. All of our deaths are to frigid corpse.
feel as
Holy
It's a mage that can actually frost
that mechanic is so ass.
block.
I don't
Or
understand
this,
though, because like, we just die because I like am channeling something and I don't want to blink out the ice block.
I don't know about that.
I thought you were saying that like the tier was like busted or some shit.
Well, if it's busted, but the underlying spec is dog shit, and then it makes it viable, then I don't think it'll be.
Just gonna move
How
the
are
UA
red
here.
paladins right now?
Not re-rolling. Shut up.
I have a boost.
Watch your feet coming from the boss here. One more.
There's how bad AF is.
Gonna come from the ad down.
Let's see how bad AF is. There's your answer. That was full CDs, 2 targets, full dotting. Barely even break 8th place. AF is not good. Like Demo, that was literally hitting 1 target, was doing 40k more. So you wanna know how bad AF is? There's your answer. Buff AF. I would assume they buff AF at some point. Like if they buffed Destro considerably and Demo considerably,
3 times.
I would assume they buff AF at some point in the near future as well. It's obvious that they're looking at Warlock specs, like if they're good or bad. I mean, AF is like not good damage-wise, like it's just way undertuned. So I would assume at some point they buff it. But I don't know exactly when, whatever, right? So
You see what?
You didn't even ask me.
Are you also in Seattle? Do you guys have flash flood warning in Seattle right now?
I don't.
If we do, I'm not.
It would take
Yeah,
a
this damage
100-year
is just
flood to
terrible,
flood
man.
me, so I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I'm maintaining great dread touch uptime either. It's
Jesus,
okay-ish,
you
but like
still
either
have a
way, I mean,
demon schedule?
Yes.
Holy
probably could have dread
moly.
touched more, but even with, like, it's still just not good.
Not that demon to wake up. at
Sort of forgot we were
1
playing it
PM.
and not playing
One
Soul Rock build.
Wait
Not
a
that
second.
bad.
Is it good in plus?
Friday.
It's probably better in plus than
You'll
rating
be
right now, but
playing
that'll
with-
change. It might change.
This boy-
You have nothing going on. Why is
Right,
it that
so-
bad?
It's not about it being bad or good.
These? Oh, we got rock ad. That's why. Yeah, okay. Maybe we're dead here. Okay, so getting to the Mythic Plus part of the video, we did run a couple keys after raid testing was over today with buff Demonology. So the things that were buffed: implosion damage by 25%, bombers by 25%. Demonic Strength was not buffed, but it was bug fixed, so it's working now, so we're going to test that out. Tyrant Demon Fire buffed by 10%. This is buffed by 10, I believe, or 20 as well, but it's not like we're not playing it here. I believe Guillotine's damage was buffed a bit, and the radius was increased as well. And the big thing we talked about a minute ago, Imp Gang Boss. Imp Gang Boss proc chance, or I guess summon chance, whatever, was buffed to 30% at rank 2 out of 2. And Imp Gang Bosses deal 50% additional damage. When imploded, Imp Gang Bosses will summon a wild imp. Like we said before, the cool thing, I don't need to pet, it's fine. The cool thing is that whenever you end up imploding an Imp Gang Boss, any kind of imp summon effect, or imp replacement effect has a chance of summoning an Imp Gang Boss in place of an imp. So like we did a few minutes ago here. Let's say we're Tyranting in plus or building up for a large implosion. I've got 2 Imp Gang Bosses out, 3 actually. Let's get a hand down here. I have, I think, 4 now. 1 more hand, dogs. Let me implode. My implosion. I summoned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 imps again from that implosion. None of them were Imp Gang Bosses, but they can be. I mean, the chances of all 8 being Imp Gang Bosses are exceptionally low. Even getting 2 or 3, the chances are actually pretty high. So this has changed the way AF feels and plays a lot in Mythic Plus. There were times when I had like 20 imps out from a Tyrant, I'd implode, I cast a spell, implode again, because I had 10 imps out again. This ability, Imp Gang Boss, has changed the way Demo feels in Mythic Plus with implosion cycles, plus you're playing Guillotine. Demonic Strength is doing a pretty good bit of damage in Mythic Plus too. Fellstorm, it's not as much as I thought it would be doing, with like multiple amps from Anilian Training, Fell and Steel, and Torn Armaments, something else here too. Oh yeah, Fellmite giving shorter CDs on actual Fellstorms itself, and the Strength amp are 2-piece amping it as well. But it's a nice 1-minute cooldown to have in a large AoE setting. It brings a lot of just AoE burst, plus in single target, it's a pretty good option as well. Demo has gone from being probably what was considered probably like the worst spec for Warlock in Mythic Plus to being the best one, I think, with these changes and bug fixes being in. It doesn't feel like incredibly OP or anything. It's hard to say based around what Blizzard's trying to tune around and things, all that, this and that and everything. There are classes that are better than Demo and Plus right now, for sure. But it feels much better with Strength being fixed, Fellstorm being fixed, Implosion being buffed, and Guillotine doing more damage. I will say Guillotine's damage focus to be buffed a little bit. It was doing like 5-ish% at the end of a run, 5 to 6%. It'll be larger depending how many bombs you pull, obviously. But the biggest thing, the biggest highlight from this whole just day of testing, Imp Gang Boss at this like summon chance and damage increase and all the above with chances to summon more imps and more Imp Gang Bosses and just chain from there, feels really, really good. It changes the way Demo plays, feels rotationally in single target in Mythic Plus. The spec has been fun to play, but recently it was getting to a point where I was like, all right, yeah, it's fun, but it's like sort of like, you know, Shadowlands Demonology, sort of a bit similar but different. This feels really, really fun. I don't think it needs to be nerfed, but it feels fun. The only thing that worries me is fun and nerfs typically go hand in hand, but we'll see where it goes. It's not doing insane damage like it was before with the Guillotine scaling quadratically. So it's fun. It's good. We'll see where it goes. We'll test more this weekend. But yeah, let's take one final look at some Mythic Plus stuff. Yeah. It is. Oh, we got a Void Spawn in here. This is a Pat. This is going to be exceptionally bad. We're going to die here. Yeah, we're going to die here. Like, just big defense of this thing, and hopefully we live. Like, fire the Void Spawn down, or try to. Look at that Fellstorm burst, though, dude. That Giga Fellstorm burst, man. Like, yo. Like. I think that hurts if I get hit by it, I'm pretty sure. Actually wasn't bad. Look at that Fellstorm damage, dude. I might die here. Like, yo, big Fellstorms, man. Big juice. Not too bad. Got a Guillotine here? Ew. Put the Guillotine down. Soul Strike. Dog Chomp. Hey, what's your damage at, Legend? What happened, dude? What's your damage at? Is it here? Is it in this pack? It's not here either. Where's your damage at, man? Is your pet broken again? What happened? Feeling a test. Afstro? What is Afstro? You got like affliction? I mean, maybe it depends how much time I have left tonight. Possibly. All right, Fellstorm. Look at the Fellstorm damage. We're gonna start gapping everybody. Look at the Fellstorm juice. Put the guillotine down. Why not? Do it to it, man. Like, yo, Fellstorm, dude. Big damage, man. Some blow. Why not?
The elements answer to me.
Like all things should be. I think I butchered that, but you know what I mean.
In the darkness.
All right, make sure we stun the ad. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because they nerfed the healing on it, but still, it's just tyrannical, so it might last a while. Make sure we stun it and stuff. It's tyrannical and fortified, so I don't know which buff. I had assumed the ad's buffed by tyrannical, but I'm actually not sure. He can slow it too. Okay. Is it healing? Oh, I don't have Shadow Fury. I'm gonna axe toss it because my talent's reset. Okay, that's got to be a tyrannical buff, right? That's so much more health than last time, but like a long shot. All right, well. Try and stun if you can here or anything. Okay, we're good. We got big juice tyrant coming up here. Big demonic strength. Yo, Demo's juiced up, man. Demo's got the big juice rolling, man. Probably get one more ad here, though. Probably. Nah, we're fine, Lemon. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about yourself, Lemon. You worry about yourself, Lemon. I don't want to hear your nonsense in here. What's up, dude? We need stun here. We can kill boss, actually. Kill boss, kill boss, kill boss, kill boss. Oh, look, kill boss. Stun and kill boss. Yeah, dude. Look at. Okay, I thought it was Legend that jumped out and gripped it. No, that was Inferno. But hey, you know what, man? It's a good effort nonetheless. Probably can ignore it since it only heals 10%. Probably, yeah, I guess. But even was neglected child for so long. I don't know about that, but I mean, I mean, for beta, yeah, possibly. I think my guillotine missed. Yeah, it's weird. Don't clear my buff. Oh, Legend. I don't like you. He waited in the back to clear my buff and then ran in. And he's still getting literally destroyed. Cheaters will do whatever they can to try and win. But the worst part is when you get caught cheating and you still lose. Sorry, man. Sorry. Just... I really wish I had Shadow Fury in here, though. Big guillotine. I think they added an audio effect to guillotine. I think I heard like a whirling axe sound when I threw it. I think there actually is an audio effect now. That's cool, if true. Mage propaganda never. No, mage propaganda. No. I'm gonna hold this tyrant. We have boss next. I think we might have a mob or two. I think we have boss mostly though.
It has been quite some time since the academy.
Let's not go too wild here.
Come with us. It should only take a
He's
moment
dead.
to set up.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. I feel it. I feel it. Death is coming. Oh, throw the axe. I'm just gonna tyrant now. strength. I'll strength after this guillotine. Big strength. My target died. Sick. Y'all need to clear. Oh no, it's me. It's on me. It's on me. Oh no, I didn't. That's not. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. I thought it was somebody else. That's on me. I thought I had lightning for some reason. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. I thought I had lightning in that wind or whatever it is there. Oh well. Got him. All right, put the axe down. What a strength. I think strengthening there is right, actually. Like, we didn't have Tyrant out, but those mobs are gonna die, like, quickly. I can't hope for Tyrant. I think strengthening is right there, like, before the Tyrant.
The elements answer to me.
I think. We got the axe. We got an implosion for next pack. We're juiced up.
Excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just
Kick
putting
that in.
together my lesson.
Dogs, implode. Throw the axe. Kick this thing. Whatever that thing's called, the stupid textbook, whatever it is, kick that stupid thing. I hate that stun. It's so miserable. Yeah, the solar beam, perfect. Beam 'em, perfect. I hate that thing, dude. I lost all my value, man. The dog chomp here. We can Tyrant also. As long as we chain, we can Tyrant here. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That should just about wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit different from the ones that I've been making over the past couple months with raid testing and Mythic Plus stuff on beta. I wanted to try and like encapsulate the changes to Destro and to Demo that have come over the past few weeks on beta in one video, because we've had like, they've been announced and they've been delayed, and then more changes have been announced and then delayed, and half of them made it in and half of them didn't. But for the most part, they're all in. So I wanted to show you how Destro was performing, Demo, a little bit of AF from raid testing, and look at how Demo is now in Mythic Plus, that, you know, the implosion buffs are in, Bond strength works, guillotines and buffed, Imp Gang boss is pretty awesome, and all the above. So hopefully it gave you all a good look at, I guess, just the general state of Warlock over, you know, I guess currently in Dragonflight beta. Now, we are indeed less than I think right around 3 weeks away. 3 weeks and 2 days actually from Dragonflight's launch. I have a lot of content planned on the channel coming out. Leveling stuff, guides, Warlock guides, obviously, just some more beta, a lot planned for the next few weeks. So we'll have a video coming out, I'd assume, in a few days, looking at like Destro and Demo and AF in single target, comparing different builds, what looks to be best, what looks to be worst, and going from there. I think AF's going to be the worst, as I talked about briefly in this video, but there are some spicy builds of Destro running around. Some pretty interesting builds of Demo, Demon Bolt build, another Portal build, Pet build, and looking at all that, where they're good, where they're bad, and what their overall damage output is. It's going to be interesting. So if you guys want to see that or any more videos, hit the like and sub buttons below. It helps out a ton. If I missed anything in this video, or you guys want to mention anything that I might have, I guess, well, missed or not thought of or shown, drop it down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to get back to you. Any week orders or add-ons, once again, links down below to my Twitch and Discord, where you can grab one for free. Just !WA in chat or in Discord, and they are there for you guys in the Pacefit and the Wago. And before I end, I want to give one final shout out to my patrons again one more time. Thank you guys for all support on Patreon. 10,000 times. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys are looking at supporting on Patreon, there should be a link up here as well as down below in the video description. Like I said, we're getting really close to Dragonflight. It doesn't feel like we're that close yet because it's just been a short alpha and beta, but tuning is coming. The high-end classes and the low-end classes, there's not as much disparity anymore. Windwalker's still pretty good. Shaman got hit pretty hard, but I've heard it's still pretty decent. But Lock is looking solid. Our talents are good. We have a lot of good, really customizable builds in Destro and Demo and AF. Just the big question in the end is, numerically, where are we going to land? So we will see. But anything changes, I'll keep you up to date. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all again soon on stream. Peace.